Okay, so I haven't made a video in quite a while, over a week. You know, it is what it is. Let me just turn this down a bit. Alright, so this isn't the Monsters and Mortals content, I know. The PTB was released yesterday, but I worked yesterday, so I missed it. So here I am now. I already had to check it out because everything was spoiled. But, I did play some games with this. Well, you already know who this is. So let's just take a look at the killer, the Skull Merchant. One, not at all what I was expecting for the killer. Two, she's fucking hot. Did that just show up? Anyways. And three, power's a bit underwhelming. So, I did play some games at her, and I'm going to essentially just play a little match with some bots, and well, maybe not bots. Maybe I'll try an actual live game. But if you must know what she does, she had. Let's just go to customer fucking character info. The Skull Merchant. Name does not mean anything. Trust me, I've read all this lore. The name is literally just from a manga her dad wrote. And she likes it. I have explored the map, and it turns out she's a weeb. She's anime waifu. So she likes anime. Confirmed. She likes to kill. Confirmed, obviously. Her weapon is cool. It's a robotic arm, but I kind of just wish it would be her, like a replacement arm. Like she lost this somehow, and she just, dude, look at that. Just look at that. And look at that drone. The drone's cool, but I don't know. Like, let this arm thing be her actual arm, not the weapon. And this mask reminds me of something from like Borderlands. Does anyone else think that? Also, we should probably talk about the new survivors. I'll go over them right now. Probably my favorite one, the one I kind of relate to the most if you read his lore. Oh yeah, you probably need to hear this. They have their own lobby music just for this character. Of course, it's not just one character, there's two. Renato and Talita Lira. I hope I said that right, with enough flair. Um, their perks are not good, but his is pretty good. This one, Blood Rush, holy shit, is that an insane perk. So, but it incentivizes people to tunnel more, which I don't really like. Well, I don't care about tunneling. I could do it if I want. I won't if I don't feel like it. I will if I feel like I have to. Background play is pretty cool. This one is eh. His sister. Her perks are. This one might be good. This one. This one might be as well. This one. This is going to be abused by Swift, so I can already feel it. But I don't really care about them. What is that creepy ass smile? Doesn't matter. Let's talk about the killer. Everybody's here for the killer. What do I personally think about this killer? At first, I did not like her at all. At first, I hated this design. At first, I thought this was the stupidest thing they thought of. But after a while, it's growing on me. I'm starting to like it more. I'm really starting to just feel it a bit more. It's still a bit. I mean, it's an underwhelming chapter. It's horribly received for lots of reasons. This is not the killer people wanted, but I kind of already got used to this character. I mean, she is badass looking. Look at this. Look at that arm. Still, she has her real arm here. Doesn't explain why she has this in the lore. I've tried reading it. It's not there. It explains the drones, just not this thing. It's talked about a two-bladed weapon, but not a mechanical arm. She's a millionaire who likes to kill because it reminds her of how she shut down businesses. Almost, I don't know. It doesn't even explain this mask thing. Like, is it made of diamonds or something? I Let's go to a custom game so I can show you up close. See, like, it's a gas mask, but at the same time not, because... Oh, wow, look at that. You could actually see right through that. Right there. That's kind of cool. Earrings, necklace. I think it's like supposed to be diamond, but honestly it looks more like a tin foil mask. But at the same time, I really like this character design. It's almost like a futuristic female trapper with the way, like, this green overalls and the everything. A futuristic um, trapper female who likes the movie Predator. Honestly, should have just kept this for the Predator chapter if that was ever to come. Obviously, it will. Silent Hill and Resident Evil came, you know, so might as well bring Predator. Can't be that hard, right? But while we're at it, let's talk about her perks. Thwack. Literally, the name they thought of was just like, what the hell do we name a perk now? I don't know. Bam, bomb, boom, thwack. What was that last one? Thwack? Perfect. Put it in. It's not that best either. So what it does is, after hooking a survivor, the next breakable wall or pallet you break will make survivors within 32 meters scream and reveal their auras for 4 seconds. Her whole gimmick is pretty much about locating people. That's pretty much the power. Blood Warden is disabled. Of course Blood Warden's broken right now. Something has to be broken. Might not make the niche perk broken. Oh yeah, here's the other one. Leverage. Each time you hook a survivor, you get a token, and with more tokens, the speed at which they heal is reduced by 5% for 30 seconds only. Just use Sloppy Butcher. I don't get this. They're running out of perks for ideas because there's so many. We're on 8 pages of perks. Well, almost. But we're gonna have to have arrow keys like this. I mean, fucking hell, we already do have that. We're just gonna need a scroll wheel right down to go to the next page, you know. What was the other one? Game of Foot. That's right. Should be the next page. Yeah, right here. Um, While you're chasing the obsession, the perk activates. Damaging a generator and breaking walls or pallets gives you 5% haste status for 10 seconds. And then when you hit the survivor with the total most time and chase with a basic attack, they become the obsession. This is actually an alrightish perk. It replaces Nemesis, not the killer, the perk. Replaces Nemesis. You don't have to get stunned anymore. Just you keep chasing someone long enough and they become the obsession. It's probably going to be good with like Dark Devotion and I don't know what other perks could you do. If you wanted to do like the four kill Rancor kind of challenge, you could probably use this as well. But yeah, not the best. Her perks are very lackluster. Her power, you don't have to read all this. I'll just explain it to you. But if you just want to read it anyways, go ahead, pause it. But anyways, what just happens is you have 4 drones. You place them, and they kind of just scan the area. And if a survivor goes into that area for long enough, they become exposed, and you see them with killer instinct. However, if it doesn't detect anyone for a certain amount of time, it just kind of goes into it just kind of goes into what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of goes it's called scouting mode. Okay, it's it's pretty much it's not like fucking hell. I didn't have a script for this. I don't ever have a script. I go off with my mind, essentially. But essentially, what ends up happening is it kind of goes by standby mode, where it just scans uh, in a way where it doesn't detect everything, but it kind of just scans the area, kind of does a sweep around. And survivors can go up to this drone and try to deactivate it, but when they do, they get a claw trap. And with the claw trap, when you get that, you are able to track them with one of her scouting devices. That's about it. Her power is about drones and scouting where survivors are, and they stay near a drone, they become exposed. No chasing power, no real threat. She's great for 3 gens, but you might as well play Knight, or honestly, any killer could be a 3-gen killer if you just put on like Call of Brine and well, not Eruption anymore, they killed that, but like Overcharge, Oppression if you want to, I guess. I like the Nowhere to Hide. Probably put that on too. Why not? Now you got yourself a pretty good build, and now you're better at 3-genning, which is not the strat you kind of want to go for, but it's the only one you can do with this killer because she has no chase potential. It's a bit lackluster. Don't look at me when I say that. I'm just being honest because I like this character, but I've tried making videos about her, but the games just weren't all that interesting. I was more focused of just, you know, trying to see what things were working and what weren't, and wasn't really commentating all that much. She's an M1 killer with scouting, but you want to stop looking at me when I say stuff like that. You want a killer like that? Be Doctor. He already has that built in, and he has to do nothing for it. Who else can do this? The artist can do that. She just sends out crows, and then boom. Hey, it detected someone. Yeah, I'm complimenting you. Don't worry. That's right. I'm complimenting you. It's okay. The Knight can do this. He sends out a guard and starts chasing them. Who else can pretty much do this? Like, I guess Legion? Does Legion count? Because he could just start stabbing and going with his power, you know? You also have Barbecue and Chili. I mean, she just does something that other killers can already do. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me for that reason. You know what I kind of like about this little setup, though? I'm sorry. This is how I wish it kind of was. It's like, this is the anniversary killers right here. Well, not you. You don't count. But everyone down here, and then this is the... I'm getting off track. I'm sorry, but she just does what other killers and perks already do, and well, I guess she's kind of like she has her drones are like miniature like ghost faces or Myers. They just make them exposed if they see them for too long, you know? While she's away, but while she's away, she can't really capitalize on that, you know? So, I feel like she needs some buffs, not a rework. I don't think she needs that. The drones just need to be a bit more useful. Some good changes for the drones. Whenever you enter a drone's range for a little bit, like, it takes a long time for this to happen, but you get undetectable. Make that as soon as you enter. Make that, or at least whenever a survivor is in it, make them oblivious. That might help them a lot. Maybe when she's in it, they're oblivious and she gets haste. That could be really useful in loops and not just protecting gens. What else can we even add? Look, we can look at our add-ons. They don't do much. This is a cool one. Whenever a survivor has a claw trap, it destroys the pallet when they've asphalted or something. Some have thought that could be base kit. Not sure. That would be a bit strong in my opinion, but we'll just have to see because she's gonna get decimated by top Swifts and high MMR. She's pretty much looking at D tier, C tier, like low C tier, high D tier. But that's about all I could. Stop looking at me like that. I'm telling the truth. I want you to be better. You're better than this. Adriana. You're better than this, Adriana. I want you to be better. Because I want to play you. But right now, you're just not the best. But this has happened before. Like, look at Trickster. He was horrible in his PTB. And they reworked him and... Well, not reworked him. They buffed him where he needed to be buffed. And he's good now. Who else was kind of bad? Nemesis was kind of bad. He couldn't gain more infection off an already infected survivor. Now he's a bit better. PTB for... I don't know. I mean, Doctor used to be kind of bad, and now he's alright. Took a few years, but got it right. Okay, I'm getting off track now, but... Oh, PTB Blight. Remember that? Oh, that was horrible. And they made him better and stronger. I think they could really salvage this if they just do the drones right. Because I'm starting to really like this character. Her lore kind of is not the best, but... They can salvage this. I feel like this is salvageable. I really think this could be a good chapter if they gave the killer more to work with. I'm going to put some games on to upload later on tonight, but I just want to get this out on my personal thoughts about the new killer, the Skull Merchant. Lackluster, but I'm pretty sure, hopefully if the devs listen, which I know they will, because even the Fog Whisperers are saying this ain't the best at all, dude. Yeah, I think this could be saved. So other than that, hope the devs listen to the community, especially Fog Whispers, and maybe we can save this chapter. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll play her. I like Knight. Everyone else hates Knight, but I main Knight. So, who knows? If the community hates her, maybe I'll just play her because, I don't know, I go against the meta. No, not the meta. I go against society. I don't know. Fucking hell. Anyways, that's all I had to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.